A new Chinese test server that had focus on PvP just closed up, and I have all the details on that. We're going to look in game at a few new events that just dropped, and we're going to be talking about a few topics that hit Reddit this morning. Let's dive in right here. Now, with the Mirrored Jewels event that just dropped inside of the game, remember we focused on that one yesterday. Utilize 10 legendary crests and get yourself 20 legendary gems. Hopefully you have better luck than I do. With that, you are going to be able to progress your Colossal Surge event. Using those legendary crests is going to get yourself a little bit further inside of this event, hence earning you more polished cores. Make sure that you participate in that. Utilize 10, and if you don't have 10 legendary, at least use a few rares in there, but you should definitely use those legendary crests. Also, Conqueror dropped inside of the game today if you're someone that has any interest in participating in that event. But now let's take a look over here at what went on with this PvP server, and I'm going to give you a little bit more context. Over in China, they opened up a PvP test server where players were given a whole bunch of massive amounts of rewards to basically level up those accounts for free because, again, it's a test server, and then they got to do all these different PvP style events. Here are some of the details that came from that, and the reason why this is relevant is they're doing these test servers to test out new game modes, to see if a PvP server like this would be something that would be viable and maybe come to the entire game in the future for all of us. So it's relevant information. So a look at the big data from the first of the test PvP server. The census. During the 14-day first test, a total of 4,161 players participated in the experience and 21 guilds were created. Now, that tells you something about numbers. Now, of course, we're looking at China over here, but that's a lot of players to play in just a test server, right? So it's a lot more players than I had anticipated in the first place. The Scarlet Secret list. Honorary merchants sold Scarlet Secret Potion, 5,469 bottles. Adventurers used the Scarlet Secret Potion to enter combat 561 times total. Number of deaths in the wild were 574 times. So actually, it seems like there were a lot less battles than I would have anticipated with that. The best data. The most used profession is Mistblade, so we're talking about the Tempest, with a total of 862 Thunder adventurers choosing to control the power of the ocean. The player with the longest online time invested 130.5 hours in endless, fierce battles. A Mistblade player named Left Hand harvested the most opponent nameplates with a total of 82 pieces. The storm is coming, sweeping in the battle. Now, the Union record list. The guild that collected the most nameplates in the 4 guild wars was Zatin in a total of 62 with a total of 62 opponent nameplates. Essentially, I guess it's something like ears. When you take someone out, you take their ear as a trophy. I'm assuming nameplates or something like that. The results are amazing. The guild that lost the most nameplates is Brothers Come and Cut Me Down. It's funny that they highlight the 2 worst ones with the most deaths. Lost 33 guild member nameplates in total, but was the guild that occupied the Black Forest the most times. I almost successfully occupied the stronghold twice. Brilliant achievements gained through bloody battles have yielded fruitful results. Now, the big thing here is that they're saying that this is going to return. The next round of tests is going to return on May 21st. So this is not done right now. There is going to be more, and hopefully maybe even we'll get some test servers over here, or even better, we'll have some type of a PvP mode drop inside of the game for us, because we're all about new modes. It's been a really long time since we had a good new mode, or a new mode in general. By the way, guys, I am going to be going live today on the channel playing Diablo Immortal, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope you guys come on through and hang out with me live. Now, let's take a look over at what's going on Reddit. So I always dive into Reddit and kind of scroll through things, and there's a few topics that we're going to hit right off the bat. This is ridiculous. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at AFK farming. At the end of the day, everyone's just standing around taking up space, AFK farming. I'm starting to see a lot of replicates here, a lot of the same type of posts. People complaining about AFK farming, people complaining about PvP battlegrounds and matchmaking and things like that, and people complaining about particular skills. But yeah, that's a problem, and until there's some better way to farm, that's what it's going to look like. Now, the Mirrored Jewels event, which is going on now, I am looking at these people's results with envy. Look at this. A Colossus Engine and the Blood-Soaked Jade. This person here gets the Void Spark and the Colossus Jade. And also a couple of Pain Clasp and Spectre Glass. I mean, every single gem that we're seeing on this guy's list right here is a good one. Really some nice pulls. I am very jealous with the 1 2-star and 18 1-stars that we unlocked. And then we have here, will Fisher's Frenzy return in July? Do you remember last summer when we had the fishing event inside of the game? It was, I honestly don't remember the deep details of it, but there was an event where you were rewarded for catching different amounts of fish. It was some type of way to promote the new fishing in the game. By the way, how many people actually still fish in Diablo Immortal? Is that still a farming activity that many of you do? I know that it's good to get a lot of mystery items and things like that for when we're going to new infernal difficulties, but really curious to see if that's still a go-to way of doing some farming. Now, there's also something that's pretty exciting here. We have a possible Phantom Market skin. Let's hit replay here really quickly. What we're looking at is, this is the little trailer that just came out, right? That was with the new event, but let's pause it right here. This is what they're talking about. This is the Necromancer, and in some mechanical looking cosmetic that we've never seen before. And I have to tell you, Spinal 888 put out this post. Nice catch there, taking a look at this, because this actually looks incredible. So my recommendation would be here, make it a Phantom Market cosmetic if you want, make it a Battle Pass cosmetic if you can. This is an amazing theme. It's like a sharpened, winged, biomechanical looking cosmetic theme. And I would love to see this come to the game. Something completely different. Now, it's made it to a trailer, which is obviously not a team that's building cosmetics for inside of the game, but it's come inside of the trailer. It looks absolutely epic right there. Again, I would love to see that come to Diablo Immortal. What do you think? Is there any chance that we're going to be able to get this cosmetic into the game? Or do you think that is just here for the trailer? Your thoughts down below. I would love to have it inside of the game, though. So back inside of the game right now, what we are going to be focusing on today, and what you should probably as well, is, well, I guess if you want to get some rewards in Conqueror, sure, you got some Battle Pass progression. By the way, I was in the shop this morning collecting my daily shop items, and I noticed there were actually some bundles that may be worth it if you're a spender. And there are two cheap ones right here. One of them is right here. It's a 99-cent one, and it's going to get you a Crimson Bellet Gem. Essentially, you're getting 1 Crimson Bellet Gem and 1 Gem Power. So you're getting 5 Gem Power for 99 cents, but the thing is, you're getting a Crimson Bellet Gem, and if you're finding yourself close and you don't want to utilize Telluric Pearls, and you have some money in your Battle.net account, this is valued at 300% value. And the other one that I really liked as well is the $1.99 one. It's going to give you 60 Eternal Orbs. Give you a better look there. It's going to give you 1 Legendary Crest, and it's going to give you that Crimson Bellet Gem. So for someone that maybe didn't run the Mirrored Jewels event and only has 9 Legendary Crests, here could be your 10th to get basically 2 Legendary Crests, get yourself some orbs, and get yourself another Crimson Bellet Gem so you can get yourself closer to that 41 that we need so that we can upgrade to max level. Now, there's obviously bigger packs as well, but I really did like those two because we're looking at literally $3 and you can get yourself 2 Crimson Bellets. And now if I take a look at my account, we are still grinding and we're getting a bunch of these resources right over here, Telluric Fragments. We're getting them from our Elder Rifts. We're halfway through the month and we have ourselves 30 Crimson Bellet Gems. I have enough of the fragments here to make a 31st, which means I'm going to need 10 more Crimson Bellet Gems. Again, I'm going to be live today on the channel, and I hope that you guys come through. By the way, we got some more swag that just came in. Check this out. This is a new hat that we had. I absolutely love this hat. Got the gray in the back. You got a black back one too, but check that out. This logo on it. First time I ever had a logo like this on a trucker's cap like that. Pretty stoked about it. Hope to see you guys in the live stream later. Make sure you come on through 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Peace out.